The trucks episode from Cars on the Road has been highly controversial, highly polarizing, and what I mean by that is exactly, there are a lot of people that don't like it at all. I'm kind of in that group, and there are a lot of people who do really like it and find the song super catchy. Trucks, trucks, trucks. You know what? I do find the song super catchy, but the episode to me just came across as very intangible, superfluous. I didn't really take anything away from it, and Mattel probably feels the same way, especially after canceling the Deluxe line, because what does that mean? Well, it means they can't release jack squat from that episode unless it's as a mini racer, because all the semi-cabs who are like this size would have to be a Deluxe. They're finding ways to release Deluxes in multi-packs and even kind of as like playset plastic cars, but it doesn't seem like those would really fit except for maybe in the multi-pack, and so that basically leaves mini racers. And here is the first merchandise that we're getting from the episode Trucks in the form of this green and orange mini racer semi-cab right here. So I'm going to put the image on the screen of where he appears in the episode. It kind of feels more like a short to me, but it is like the 7th episode, I think, of Cars on the Road. Or is it the 6th? It's the 6th, yeah. It is the 6th. Right after the circus, but before the movie episode. Now, why am I doing a review on a solo mini racer, Disney Docket? You never do that. You always do them in hauls. But a couple weeks ago, you did review like a whole bunch of dinosaurs. I guess that's understandable. But why are you just reviewing one mini racer? Well, as you can see, these 3 mini racers I got early thanks to a friend. They are currently not released, unreleased. They aren't canceled, but they just haven't been released to the public yet. So I cherish them. I am very excited about them. Like literally, I think about them a lot. Dream about my Mecha Turbinatops. And so I wanted to make special videos about these. I already did the dinos, obviously. And so this is going to be just a quick little video about the truck here. You like it, maybe you want to watch it, maybe you don't care, maybe you think it's stupid I'm reviewing one mini racer, but I also think it's kind of a novelty that this is the first piece of merchandise from the Trucks episode, and it may be one of the only pieces of merchandise we ever get, because I just don't foresee them making that many color semi-cabs as mini racers, like, do purple and red, red and green, red and yellow. They did this one, which is one of the more prominent ones that appears, maybe a couple more, but after that, you can't just keep recoloring them unless you do like a different model. But most of them are in this like shape model, and that is the same shape as gray semi here. So this is just like a repaint of something they've already done. So it was probably pretty easy for them. As you can see here, they did gray semi, I think about a year ago now, or maybe a little less than that, in a 3-pack. Whoa, don't do that. It looks like they have pretty much the same expression. They do have the same mouth, and yeah, the eyes look pretty much the same. Same grill, but the headlights are different, so there's that. The side view mirrors are painted gray on the unnamed semi-cab. So I don't know if they'll ever end up naming this guy. Probably not, because they don't put like the names on the mini racer boxes, which I think is where this guy will end up being. So who knows? On the back here, you can see the smokestacks, a little hole there. So if you want to create your own custom trailer, which I do have a couple custom next-gen mini racer trailers from Shane Cooper that I'll have to review at some point. He also doesn't have any decals on the mud flaps, which makes sense, but he doesn't have a license plate, which doesn't make sense. Maybe you could say this one's a prototype. It's possible, but I do think this one's finished. R35, again, I talked about this before, but even mini racer prototypes have these date stamps. So I could show you something that's blatantly a prototype, but it'll still have that date stamp on it. So again, this could be a prototype like I got from overseas, backdoor. It could be, but it looks finished. Same with these other 2 dinosaurs here. Let's take a look at the rims here. Identical. Love to see it. When was this guy made? R12. So yeah, this guy came out like in spring, summer. More summer actually, because that's 3 months into the year. So yeah, a little disappointed they didn't change up the expression, but again, there isn't like much leeway they can really do. What else do we have here? I wanted to show a couple other semis that they've done in mini form. Those being Mack and Gale Boffert. So like the three main Piston Cup semis, Jackson Storms, the Kings, and of course, Lightning McQueens. So Mack's a different model because he is a Mack truck. I don't think there are any like Mack trucks in the trucks episode, which is kind of surprising because they, repainted so many models they've done before, ranging from Tiny Lugsworth, the fire truck from Cars 3, to Mr. Drippy, to Miss Fritter, to the garbage truck from Mater Private Eye. So I don't think they did any of Mack type semi-cabs, which is kind of strange. Actually, that is super strange. There weren't any next gen semis either, which makes a little bit more sense, but does it? Like, I feel like there should be like other next gen trucks out there that don't necessarily work for the Piston Cup racers. Like, there should be just like a regular next gen truck that maybe, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like a Walmart one, which we of course got in the 155 scale line. Marty Aller, right? So, yeah. But yeah, I'll have to do a video on my Mini Racer custom trailers. Like, I have one for Gale, and then I have like full haulers for Cruz, Paul Conrev, and Eric Breaker, which is really cool. And then I just wanted to quickly compare him to some other like full-scale semi-cabs here. This is probably the most similar because it's like the same colors. Circus Cab, the Super Chase from 2015. I reviewed him in Forlorn Favorites recently. I was really shocked to see this. Like, when my friend sent me a picture, I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. I can't believe they're actually doing stuff from the Trucks episode already. Like, they are fully launching themselves into the wonder that is Cars on the Road. Pixar and Disney gave them an absolute gift in their lap. And Mattel's like, thank you so much. I'm going to take full advantage of this. Or are they? Because they aren't doing deluxes. So I guess you can't really say they're taking full advantage of it. If I was the head of Mattel, I would absolutely make sure I had deluxes going. Like, I feel like even if they aren't like super profitable, you have to like make them, I'm sure there's a way that you can make them pretty profitable. You like, even though you have to create new models all the time, like you have to create like a new unique model for Ivy, you have to create a new unique model for Captain Longleg, you have to create a new unique model for the Spider car, and all the other random stuff that appears in Cars on the Road. But if you're making that, they're selling really, really well. Target and Walmart are going to eat that up. You can't just put Red and Mack, Van Scanlane, and Rotor Turbowski in every deluxe case. Like, Target and Walmart, like they said, like they literally don't want that crap anymore. Like, that's why they don't sell it anymore. So I feel like you gotta sprinkle in more new stuff, which they used to do. 2015, 2016, those were phenomenal years for deluxes. Like 2015, there were 2 cases back-to-back that had 4 new deluxes, 4 out of the 6. It was like Terry Gong, Acer with Cart, Doc Hudson with Stan, Doug RM, and then that case was followed up by Trent Croteau, Larry Camper. Come on, memory. Come on, memory. Oh, Trent Croteau, Larry Camper. Who else was in that case? I can't remember. There was a twin case of it with Circus Pickup. But yeah, there you guys have it. I'm sorry. I can't believe I took 9 minutes on a single mini racer, but he's cool. He's pretty cool. He's not as cool as the dinosaurs by any stretch of the imagination, which I reviewed in, a big dinosaur themed video. I don't know when this video is coming out, but this video came out, I think, on like November 13th. Yeah, I wish it was still October. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review of this sexy, dancing, singing semi-cab. And I'll see you soon for another one. Bye now.